All right, personalization does not matter when you're doing business development, you're doing outreach, you're doing cold outreach. It just does not matter at all. The thing that truly matters is making a relevant no-brainer offer to that particular lead. So in this video, I'm gonna explain why, and I'm gonna explain how we're able to do it, and then the kind of the methodologies that you need to think through when you're creating your outreach campaigns and your outreach strategy. So real quick, why you should listen to me. My name is Ryan Ogren. I'm the founder of Money Make Marketing. So far this year, we've generated $5.8 million cash collected revenue, and that's just off of net new accounts that we've generated for our clients. So that's cash in their bank accounts when we're just running cold emails, cold LinkedIn, video pitches, lead magnets. We're doing all kinds of different things, but it's all business development. It's all cold outreach. And all of our clients, they're mostly vendors of retail, CPG, food service brands, meaning display and fixtures, packaging, manufacturers. We also have power generation equipment, OEMs. We've been able to do a lot in the data center space. So if you're ever curious about if these strategies will work for you, apply to work with us and let us know, and we'll be able to explain if it will work for you or not. So anyways, this video, personalization. Personalization, it used to be like, hey, I saw you went to this school, and then you go into your pitch. And the personalized first lines used to work right when they came out, but now they don't work because it doesn't actually explain how you can help me. All right. So I'm going to use a little bit of an analogy here to just explain to bring my point home. Okay. So number one, the very first piece of this, if I am trying to sell my black Lamborghini, and I don't have a black Lamborghini, but if I'm trying to sell a black Lamborghini that I own, I don't own one, but I'm trying to sell it to you. And I say, I'm going to sell you my black Lamborghini for $5,000. Now, I didn't say anything relevant about you, personalization, or anything like that. If you believe me and you saw the black Lamborghini and you believe that I'm actually going to be selling it to you for $5,000 and there's nothing wrong with it, it's a brand new black Lamborghini, you're going to buy it. You're going to find a way to spend the $5,000 on that because that car is worth $500K, $750K, right? So that's what I'm saying. A relevant no-brainer offer snaps you out of personalization and your actual day because it's so strong of an offer that you don't need a personalized first line. I could just say, hey, I'm selling my black Lamborghini for $5,000. Do you want it? I don't have to say, hey, I saw you went to Elon University, which is where I went. So that's one kind of example on what I'm trying to say here. So now, how do you apply this to your business? Because a lot of you watching this video, you're most likely in a boring industry, a mature industry that a lot of people call it, like packaging, for instance. We have a flexible packaging client. We closed a $1.2 million deal for them, start to finish, in 13 weeks, okay? And so what we do for them, their main offer is a commoditized service, right? It's there. There's not a lot of things. Everybody kind of does the same thing in the industry. No one's really doing anything that's too different, okay? And they're a distributor as well. They're not even the manufacturer. So the way we position them and the way we create our no-brainer offer is with our lead magnet. That is the thing that becomes the no-brainer offer. That's a micro offer. It's an offer before the offer. So just think, let me go to, this is the main thing that you sell. And then to actually get people here, if it's commoditized, you need to have a no-brainer offer here that's valuable, okay? And then one leads into the next. So it's like a series of steps to actually get them to buy, okay? Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. So just to expand on this even further, personalized first lines do get your attention because it shows that someone did work for you. And that's awesome. They did work on the message. They did work to stand out. But at the same time, they connect with people, but at the same time, they just want things that are going to get them closer to their goals. So it also depends on who you're reaching out to and what frame of mind they're actually in. If you're going to be going after the CEO of a CPG brand that is probably the biggest brand in their space, saying something that's relevant to the CEO actually might not actually work because they're so analytical. They're just thinking about business. They want to grow their business. They're so goal oriented. So that's just one example there. Now, what is the actual benefit of a relevant offer? Let me expand on this. And how do we do it? So a relevant offer means that it's a set of deliverables, or a deliverable that is relevant to that particular person, okay? A deliverable could be a lead magnet, it could be an actual service, it could be a product, it could be like anything. It's like an offer is a set of deliverables, okay? So let me just write this down. Offer equals set of, and then relevant means it's useful now for their current business stage. Okay? So, we need an offer that's set of deliverables that's relevant to them now. It's useful to them right now with their current business stage. So, the key to that is relevancy equals their business stage. All right? So, business stage, the way we're actually able to craft these relevant offers is there's only so many marketing segments that are categorized in your target total addressable market. So, let's just say this is your total addressable market. That means everybody, every kind of company in your market. There are pockets of audiences and segments of these audiences, and you've seen this before. But if you go to Chat or Claude or any kind of AI and you just say, hey, look, give me all the possible segments that are in my total addressable market as far as like employee size and structure, and give me all of them. Give me every single possibility. And what you're going to see is like there's certain categories that the main buckets are going to be like 1 to 20 employees. Actually, it's probably 1 to 11, and then 20 to 100, and then 100 to 200, and then 500 to 1,000, and then just 1,000 to 10,000. So there's like these total segments that have different problems and different messaging that's going to cater to those problems. So that's super important to know that. But also you can split up your total addressable market by functions, like how big their sales team is, how big this team is, how big that team is. Now, the interesting thing about these segments in the different companies in your total addressable market is the decision maker will change. So the decision maker changes as you go up. Okay, so now if we go back to making relevant offers to your segments, we now know the business stage that they're in, and now we can get super targeted around who that particular avatar is in that particular niche. So now we can cater our offer and our set of deliverables to solve the problem for them, and we can go backwards and backtrack into our main offer. So essentially now when we're creating a relevant offer, we are trying to solve the problem before the problem. Okay, so one way that we do this, display and fixture client. One of the ways that we've been able to do this, before they need a display and fixture manufacturer, they need an actual strategy of a fixture that they want to actually manufacture, right? So a problem that exposes what that strategy is and solves it, which then exposes like, how do I actually manufacture this? So problem before the problem. And if you do this for each one of your segments, you are now making relevant offers, and you will see the best response rates on every single thing across the board. So if you like this video, make sure you comment, subscribe. My name is Ryan Ogren, founder of Money Make Marketing. Talk soon.